Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corporation Finance meeting. Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:04. Bill, can you give us a roll call, please?
Sure. Mark Green.
Present.
Jeffrey Crest.
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
Linda Muller.
Here.
4 out of 4 committee members are present. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, Marty Barras, Matt Degley on AV, our general counsel, Rudy Zoda, our external CFO, Shannon Manisi from RBT, I'm not gonna forget her, and our state monitor, Brian Sandvich. That's everyone.
All right, proof of notice. This notice of this meeting was properly provided.
In the packet.
Fantastic. Let's go over approval of minutes from the October 23rd, 2025 Finance Committee meeting. I hope everyone's had a chance to review. Can I get a motion to approve those minutes as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. May I get a second?
Second.
Fantastic. Any discussions or corrections that we need to do? All right. Can I get a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, none, motion passes. Let's go right into new business, approval of the October financials. Shannon, can you do that for us without seeing us?
Absolutely. Yep, so in October, there was $17,543.59 of income, which is interest earnings on the CD that matured. Out of the expenses, some things that are just not of the normal, pre-approved expenses. So there was a $1,200 payment on the DeGroup, loan that was turned over to, the collection agency, and of that, that's that $300 that's in professional fees as their cut of that money. So it was a net $900 out of the outstanding loan. And then you'll see $6,910 in legal expenses, and that's still related to that Civic Center in Hudson Valley Vipers matter. So for October, the OCFC had a profit of $3,358.67. Any questions on that?
Is there a spot that $900 shows up here on the loan?
It doesn't show up here, it's the net of those two, that's what actually goes into the bank account as
The
cash.
1,200 were the proceeds collected by
Oh, I got it.
collection
Yeah.
bureau of the Hudson Valley.
Thank you.
300 goes back to them.
Perfect. I'm good.
Any other questions? Go ahead, Shannon, thank you.
Yep, not a problem. So if we go to the next page, we'll talk about the bank accounts and the CDs. So you'll see that there's three, either T-bills and CDs totaling $1.56 million, and then there's $11,250 in the operating account to cover expenses as of October.
All right, so we have, I'm sorry, Shannon, were you done? Can I comment?
Yep, you're done, sorry, I'm done, sorry.
So we have a T-bill coming due December 26th, so we really don't have to, quote unquote, make a decision right now. The only concern is that $11,250 in our operating. What do we think?
It's not enough,
Not enough?
based on the management fees that we have to,
When do you pay the management fees?
well, we have one being held up right now, and we'll have this next one being held up until we get more money into the account.
They're running about $7,000-8,000 a month.
Yes.
Can we wait to pay those on December 27th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we'll
It's
just
like
hold
a
the checks
Due,
until
due
then.
to another account.
You know,
As far-
and
in my
then-
eyes, it is.
We'll have another one next month too, though, then too.
Well,
We'll have some money.
We'll have money.
Yeah, exactly.
Shannon, just to ask you, you don't see any problem with us holding off on the management fee from OCFC to OCIDA?
No, because it's an intercompany, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. My only concern would be is if you get another invoice from the attorney regarding this, the same matter, cause last month it was $300 and some, and now this month it jumped to almost 7,000, so I don't know if you're gonna have more that's coming in, they're not gonna wanna wait
Yeah, we're not expecting that.
to be paid. So,
I don't really care. if
I
they
just don't
want
know
to.
what the expectation is for more, legal fees for that.
I mean, with all due respect, Shannon, I don't care that they don't wanna wait. I mean, we're in November now. If we get billed, I don't think it would be waiting, it would still be less than 30 days they'd get paid. So we wait until December 28th, we make sure that it gets paid
Yep.
before year end, so our books are clean, it doesn't carry over. And then, then we can make decisions. Does that make sense, everybody?
Absolutely.
And we'll look at cash flow and we'll decide in December exactly how much we wanna keep in the account,
Yeah,
but that doesn't get rolled over.
yeah.
Yeah.
But my only question is when does the money, we're gonna use the money out of this, CD, correct? Once it
Mhm.
gets-
Yes.
And so when is that actually, because if it matures on the 26th, when do we actually, we have a week to
Is
clean
it
it
a
up?
T-bill right
correct?
now?
It's a T-bill, so we should get it probably the next day, I
Pretty
would
quick.
guess.
Yeah.
As
So we
long
have
as I
time to
let
clean
him
it
know
up before
ahead of
you're ready.
time.
Yes.
Maybe 2 days since it's the day after Christmas. I
Right.
don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Make sense, to everybody?
Yep.
Go ahead, Shannon.
That's it for me on OCFC.
Then there's payables. Do you wanna have Kelly discuss that?
Yeah, please, Kelly.
Nothing different here, we have the weekly, which Shannon just mentioned, how the bill was 6,900 versus last month was 356. The, management fees are pretty much in line, and RBT is the same.
No good deed goes unpunished.
So we don't have a way to get reimbursed for those legal fees with, Mid-Hudson Civic Center in Vipers,
It's us, it's about
just protecting us.
us responding to all our communications around that matter and everything. And they had a legal dispute, so it ended up becoming a subpoena. That's exactly what this is about. It's a response to this subpoena that, going through all my phone records, pulling out all the appropriate calls and all of
Okay.
that. They had, Lakely Platt had an associate working on that we communicated a little bit, and a lot of hours on that. It's
Okay.
very unfortunate, especially since the project wasn't able to come to fruition. And
Yeah, wow.
it's a terrible thing. Mark's got it right, no good deed.
I'm good.
There's further documentation of the management fee on page 8. I don't know if you wanna go through it all, but it's all rather standard from month to month to month to month.
Couldn't been have.
Oh, there's that.
Oh, wait, maybe you're on one. Got it.
Yeah, page 8. Any questions?
Yeah, want a motion to approve?
Yes, Linda, I will, we did one meeting. Can I get a motion to approve, yes, motion to approve the financials and the payables?
Yeah, happy to do that, sir.
Thank you, Linda. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, sir. Any further discussions? Then, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other discussions that need to come in front of this committee?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, may I get a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
Second.
Fantastic. Any discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. It up? All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Orange County IDA Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:13. Bill, can we get a roll call, please?
Mark Green,
Present.
Jeffrey Christ,
Here.
Dean Tambury,
Here.
Linda Muller.
Here.
We have 4 out of 4 committee members present. For staff, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, Kelly Riley, Matt Digley on AV. Our general counsel, Rudy Zoda, is here. Our external CFO from RBT CPA, Shannon Manisi, is on Zoom with us, and our state monitor, Brian Sandage, is here.
All right, notice that this meeting was properly provided, so we're good there. Minutes, I hope everyone's reviewed them. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, thank you. Any further discussions or corrections?
No.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. New business. We will turn it back over to you, Shannon, to please go through the financials for us.
Sure. So there was $5,000 in application fees for October, and that's from the Garnet, if I'm pronouncing that right, pharmaceutical company. You'll see that there's $4,283 of other income. That's made up of a little over $3,200 from the GTI refund for payments the ID made on their behalf, so they got reimbursed back for that. And then $1,000 for Satin Fine Foods leaseback termination. And then you'll see there's
Can I interrupt 137 real quick?
$137,000.
Just further clarification on that $5,000, the first item.
Yeah, if I can, 5,000, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually a $2,500 application fee. And then there's also a $2,500 for the legal fee
For the attorney.
for the
normally.
attorney. So it got lumped into one, so that's not two application fees, that's one plus the legal, which I think somewhere down.
Further
below.
down in legal pass-through, you see the
Yeah.
$2,500 come back.
So I just wanted to make you aware when we got down to that first of that.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And Shannon, if I could just expand also on the other income piece, the $4,283. You mentioned it, but I just want to clarify exactly for the committee. That was to Zarin Steinmetz, our conflict counsel. There's a conflict on this Green Thumb Industries matter with the solar field and the easement and all of that. Our council has conflict, so Zarin Steinmetz worked on it. They sent us a bill that actually was supposed to go to the applicant, and we paid it, and so they're reimbursing us for that. The applicant is actually paying that legal fee instead. And then Satin Fine Foods, as Shannon said, we terminated their leaseback agreement, so that's the $1,000 we're charging for that. I'm gonna chime in on a couple other ones just when you get through them, okay, Shannon?
Not a problem.
Thank
Yep.
you. All right, carry on, please.
Sure, and then the CD that matured was $137,000 of interest. So for October, there was $154,306.79 in income. Going down to your expenses, everything is pretty much normal standard, except for a few things I'm going to point out. The $7,030 in professional fees, that is for Brown and Weinraub, was $6,500, and then in that was a $200 registration, part of that, and then $330 for research for quality of life.
That's the
So that
quality of
gets your
life, that's our
total-
second to
total
last
there.
payment to Vision Hudson Valley for their quality of life report. We did get, I think it was $210 left after that, something like that amount. We did get an invoice for that, so we're paid up in full in the $20,000 we contributed. And just, I shall note, and I want to say this in the board meeting, they had a breakfast last Friday, I want to say it was, where they unveiled this report, and Susan Walski represented us at that breakfast. Jeff and I both had a conflict, you as well, Linda, and they did highlight the IDA and our cornerstone support for that, so I just want to let you know that. But that is paid up, that amount. All right, Shannon.
Sure. So if we go down to your marketing and PR, out of that 4273, there is a new thing for October was Facebook ads, which was just a little over $200. But in that, above your normal acquisition marketing cost for the month, there was $1,320 for the Nikki Jones agency included in that number there. If we go down to legal counsel, that's just your general counsel, strictly IDA costs. And the $2,500 that's in the legal pass-through is again for the application up above, which is the legal piece of that part. And then the rest are just normal standard, employee costs for the month and your building costs. So overall for October, there was a profit of $71,690.91. Any questions on that?
I'm good. You good? Okay. We're good, Shannon, if you'd like to continue.
Okay, I didn't hear anything, so I wasn't
Nope,
sure.
Nope, my fault.
So if we go to the next page, cash and CDs, so there was $8,849 or $49,000 in your, and there's $16,700 in the trust escrow. That's money that was given in advance, and that's not really the IDA's money. It goes back to those of the projects as they get spent down. And then the IDA operating account has $140,000. So overall, just a little over $9 million in CDs and cash.
Two questions. The 16,700 escrow, that's not still the building block place, is it? Yeah, thank you.
No, this is local labor escrow, right? So
Yes.
we have a few accounts in there.
Okay.
Do you have them off the top of your head, or?
Like,
No.
Royal Wine
That's
is
fine.
one of them, OC Hospitality.
For some reason, I
Westwood.
thought we were winding this down and like we weren't gonna do that anymore. but
That's
no.
just for legal land, which we're paying for. But
That we're paying for.
The escrow account is
Yeah.
intended for us to collect from the
Yeah.
applicant and pay the monitor, so it
Yeah.
is for the ones
Okay.
after legal land.
My mistake. 140,000. Please tell me that's gonna last us to December?
I think it will.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can reassess when that, what is it, the T-bill comes due. Yeah, so there's really nothing to discuss, unless you wanted to, but.
Nope.
Related to that, no.
Not unless you want us to.
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay.
Moving on,
These are the payables, and, everything is pretty much the same as we pay every month. There's a few things that ADQ, that's, the Mid-Hudson Times that, we got a subscription for a year. Mansion, we got a handful of bills in. Weekly is a little bit higher than we normally have.
I have the detail for September in front of me. It was a very busy month. We did a lot of kind of operational discussions with them about workflow and the things we were trying to get on the same page about how we want to, work together. We had our Fast New York memorandum of understanding we were hammering out with the Roaston Power Plant, issues on West Warwick Energy. We had a lot of discussions on shovel ready and where we're going with that, our fee schedule, their policies they had to review, and attending a number of meetings in this time. So it's just a very busy month.
all right,
And pretty much like you see the Brown and Wine Rod, 6,500, and pretty much everything else is what we've been paying. We got a HRP, that's the Brownfield grant, which we get reimbursed back to us.
so we pay that and that's a reimbursement?
We pay it and then we get reimbursed for it.
That's the one where the EPA basically reimburses us the same day, if not the next day, so.
Can you disclose what that's for?
That's all for the EPA.
No, I know the EPA, is there a specific project?
It is for phase ones that they conducted, in this case for the Comar Labs property in Port Jervis and the Orange County Fairgrounds in town of Wallkill, and working on a couple others that they've been, there's a questionnaire that needs to be completed and some other information that there are on additional sites. They've been very busy at this time too, though. We're getting into the meat and potatoes of that project.
All right, so these are all the phase ones that are completed, so now next is phase two.
Yeah, and that's to be determined, but if we'll do, if it calls for phase twos, which are actual borings and studies of soil samples and things like that, it's not guaranteed that we'll do it for each one, but it looks like for the first two, we probably will for Colmar and for OC Fairgrounds. So that's all really heating up now.
All right, excellent, thank you.
There's some more phase ones pending, I think,
Yeah,
also.
another 4. So, but we don't have EPA approval on all of them. They've been a little slow between their losing a third of their workforce and then being shut down for a while. So we are waiting on them a little bit.
All right, sorry.
And that's pretty much, everything else is pretty much the same. Do you have any questions on anything?
I do not. Anyone else have questions?
No?
No.
Thank you.
All right. So, if there are no further questions, can I get a motion to approve both the financials and the payables to present to the board?
Motion.
There you go.
I have a
Second.
motion, I have a second. Any further discussions about the financials? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Any further things that need to come before this committee?
No, sir.
Then may I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?